You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. I'm your host, dini-mussolini, and right now there's over 30,000 of you guys in our chat room on the phone lines using Google Hangouts, Skype, the browser, all the plugins that I use to run these live episodes. You guys are filling up the rooms, and I appreciate that. Most definitely. We have a special guest, so you would like to stick around for that. Oh yeah, something you would like to do, trust me. So success is nothing more than failure, which has persisted long enough to achieve some sort of excellence. If you don't get it right the first time, by all means, keep on going. What more powerful confidence could there be than the confidence which is born out of persisting in spite of failure? The fear of failure keeps most people out of the game. Yet once you've experienced failure and picked yourself back up again, what's left to fear? Fear of failure is only for the weak and arrogant, for those who foolishly think that somehow they can achieve success without paying the price. Oh my. Those who know true success also know that failure is not to be feared. No thinking person would intentionally set out to fail. We must give our best effort and highest expectations to each attempt. And if we fall short of the mark, it is no disgrace. It is, in fact, another rung we've climbed on the ladder to eventual success. Out of failure comes the confidence and the determination to succeed. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello, and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book. Inside the business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
Our interview this evening is with Aly Frank. It is truly our pleasure to introduce her music to our fans and followers, and we wish her all the success her music truly deserves, which in my humble music expert's opinion is literal a ton. Over this passage of time here on this floating rock we've come to know and love as Earth is rare in honesty, truly rare to find someone with the passion and dedication to their craft that I would consider, worthy of listenership, and she has definitely earned her mark in music. She has a mission going right now that I can stand behind, that Vigilantes Radio can stand behind, and she definitely has that drive. So keep this music alive, and let's get it to the people. So guys, with that, let's go ahead and welcome Aly Frank to our show. Hello, you're now live in the mix with all of us. How is it going?
Yo, 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 what's up, Coach Dini?
You've been researching, eh? Don't hear that.
What's up? I feel like you're about to tell me to drop down and do 20 push-ups. You know what I mean? Like, Coach Dini, let's go.
Oh, no. You got it, though. I've been doing a little stalking, too. Research. That's a better word to use. Research.
Yeah. We won't say stalking.
Right. Yeah. So, you have an incredible presence on your Instagram. Very lively individual, in my opinion. A lot of videos to watch, a lot of things to keep my attention. Like, a few hours had passed by, and I was still, scrolling, doing homework. And I absolutely love it when there's a lot of things like that to look at from an artist.
Yeah. It's actually funny. Like, as you scroll through my feed, one of the videos will be, like, me singing some heartbreaking song where I'm just, like, my voice sounds like it's crying. And then the next video, I'm, like, making fun of that same song, and I'm just, like, cracking jokes. So, yeah, it's kind of wild. My personality, like, will take turns on my Instagram, you know what I mean?
Most def. Yeah, so I also seen, like, American Idol experience.
So, American Idol experience, but also a little bit AGT, a little bit. Actually, really cool. It's a really cool experience. Basically, a lot of people don't know there's, like, a lot of rounds before you actually make it on the live show.
Right.
So I did get through all those rounds. I met with, like, the executive producers of the show. Wow. It was crazy. It was really amazing. Like, I'm still so humbled that I experienced the fact that they were, like, so interested. But then, I didn't get on the live show. But I'll try better next time, you know what I mean?
Most Is that something that you would consider again?
I'm more trying to focus on developing my own music right now. I'm not trying to focus on going on shows yet. I want to feel like my own sound is stable. Like, I got my album set, I got my songs set. Then maybe I could sing them on AGT.
Most definitely. Yeah. That'd be a real cool thing. I'm rooting for you. And also, you do a lot of features as well. Do you love collaborating with other artists, or how did that go for you?
I love it. I have a music business on the side I run. I provide songwriting and vocals for producers. Mm-hmm. So, that's why you'll see, like, a lot of features on my Spotify. If you scroll down, see Appears On. There's a lot of songs over there with all kinds of different producers. It's really fun.
That's super cool. And former patient scenes for kids at Columbia Hospital. So tell us about that.
You've been doing your research.
Yeah, I told you. 2 hours into this. I'm invested into you now. I feel like we're buddies.
Woo! Woo! You saw that? I'm kidding. Yeah. One time I was hospitalized at Columbia Children's Hospital, and it was just amazing to be able to come back. They asked me to come back and play for some kids that were being treated there. So that was really powerful and really amazing. I'm actually going back next month, so that'll be really fun.
Most definitely. Yeah, see, you're just incredible. So, big shout out.
I'll be incredible. Hold on 1 second. I got to say something about you real quick. I see you helping out these artists and doing the management and helping them succeed, and I think that's really cool. I'm just saying, as an artist.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a tough job, especially in this day and age with the digital music business. Everything is really accessible to you, but there still are doors to be kicked down and windows to be crept through in this industry that we call music. But I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and us artists are probably very stubborn, right?
Yeah, some can be. The younger ones, super
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but we all have been there.
Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that.
Thanks. So, much appreciation to you, of course, Miss Superstar, for taking time off the microphone to talk with old Dini here. For those out there who haven't heard your music yet, tell us about your sound, from your own perspective. Like, what is it that you're doing right now through this language of music that is so universal?
So my sound is pretty much just raw. Like, it's raw emotion, no matter what I'm singing about, no matter what genre it is, whether it's pop, whether it's R&B. Right now, I've kind of settled in this genre of dark R&B, alternative dark R&B, and that's where my emotion really comes through. And I'm trying to spread some messages here, some powerful messages.
Most definitely. Dark R&B. Wow. What does that sound like commercially?
Sounds dark.
Okay. Like soundtrack dark?
I'm kidding. I'm playing. It could be. It could definitely be soundtrack. I'm trying to make something that you could listen to when it's like pouring rain and you're alone in your car, and that, as well as like I could totally hear a song maybe in like a really dramatic part of a movie too. Like,
yeah.
I like all of that.
Something I can drink to. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever you want to do to it, no problem.
Right. So you have this single out now, SUICIETY, which is a dope word that you put together there. You're a genius. And then I seen the graphics, and you have the hashtag there in the fence, and that's even cooler than just the word SUICIETY. Man, you're such a freaking genius. But how will you challenge yourself to grow in between this single and the next?
First of all, thank you for the compliment. I really want to continue writing about more relatable topics like this. First of all, the SUICIETY topic, I actually thought I came up with that word. Very sad, I didn't.
Oh.
I thought I came up with it. I was like, suicide and society and SUICIETY, and it was like a moment, and then I Googled it, and it's on Urban Dictionary. But it's just on Urban Dictionary, so it's all right. But yeah, I definitely want to continue growing in this field, because usually I tend to write about relationships, and that is also universal, but this topic was, I feel like, even more relatable and universal and can make more of a difference.
Yeah, it definitely is a terrible epidemic that sadly plagues our nation and country and world, for that matter of fact. I think I read some stats that you provided, like there's a death every 40 seconds. Yeah. It's
out of control, honestly. Yeah. And like, I love Instagram. I do. I love Instagram. I love what it can do, but I mean, there's a lot more that it's doing that people just aren't paying attention to.
Yeah. Could imagine. I mean, so
Exactly.
with you, I guess you're campaigning at this time, the record and all, like going around shaking hands, kissing baby, hugging necks, that kind of thing, with the song and your message. Do you feel like you're an ambassador for it now?
I think it is a relatively new message, so I do think that I'm one of the few that are speaking out about it, and a few people have reached out to me saying thank you so much for talking about this.
Yeah.
Some people have messaged me like, I just deleted Facebook. I mean, that's a little, I'm not asking anyone to delete social media, but I am trying to be a speaker of change and a speaker of awareness, and to bring this topic to people that it just needs to be managed,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do like a social media purge every so often, and I'm on one right now. I'll actually be back next week in my personal accounts. But yeah, it's like when I delete it, it's like clutter-free. I mean, I don't really use it like that anymore, but just having to get notifications pop up on your device and like, oh, I gotta check it. Oh, there's an hour going, but.
Well,
yeah,
Coach, how could you stay off that long? We're all waiting for you to come back.
Yeah, well, on my last Instagram post, I posted, if you have my phone number, text me, call me. Let's do that. Let's get personal.
Yeah.
And, if you don't have my number, email me for it.
That's brilliant.
So that's how I keep connected with the world when I purge. So I'll be back next week, though, to get back in the saddle of things, I guess. But yeah, I think we should be conscious of the lies that we live and portray online. And a lot of people, superstars included, kind of give a perception that you should have this by a certain age, and a lot of people look at their situation like, oh, I don't have that. And I'm sad,
I mean, that's like actually a specific line in my song. Watching celebs just look up at the stars. Like, really, you're spending all your time looking at these celebs. You're just going to want what they have. Like, just look up at the stars. They're right there. They're right in front of you. It's there. Yeah. So now that you're in this field, this unique field that is so sensitive and so important that we need this, would you revisit like lyrical content and theme in like your next projects and songs, or are you kind of going to move in a different direction? I think for sure I would write something similar. I don't think I'm done with this topic necessarily, because when I wrote about it just felt like I had so much more to say. Even, I mean, I finished the song. I definitely have more to say on the topic, maybe like from a different approach. But yeah, I definitely want to write something similar along those lines, and yeah, I'm always writing, so I'm sure more will come to mind.
Right. And since you want to do that, does that kind of create any pressure for you?
No, I write almost every day. I think it's healthy. Yeah, it's really healthy. People like me with crazy thoughts all the time, like just get them down on the paper and get them down into music. So.
It's not so crazy.
It's like a habit at this point. What'd you say?
I said it's not so crazy when it sounds good on record,
Well, there's a lot of records that don't go out too. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna release the fault one day.
Well, so actually the ones that don't go out, it's usually just because they're so. It's too much. Like, I don't think I could even show it to people. Like, it just came from such a deep place. Like, it's too deep. It's too deep, man.
Gotcha.
There's a line. Can't swim past that line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So, like, from listening to your work, even for a minute, anyone can understand there's a heavy focus on themes. Of course, your melodies and your vocals are incredible, too. But right now, I want to know about the process for you. You mentioned that you write every day, and I get that it may or may not come to you quickly at all. I remember when I was a writer, Sometimes I could jot a song down in 30 minutes. Sometimes I could, what they call freestyle a song or without writing the lyrics.
Right.
Or sometimes it'll take me 2 years to write a song.
Right.
But, you know, it all comes down to rewriting and refinement, editing, metering, all that good stuff. All the way to time signatures if you're that in tune with, you know, composing. But tell us, how does it all come together for you?
I kind of go into this trance, and it's kind of like it's like I'm in a dream. Like, it'll just come out. Like, it's so hard to explain, but usually, like, if I'm producing the music and I place a certain chord sequence, or I'm messing around the piano and something just hits me, the writing just comes out. And sometimes my roommate will, like, knock on my door during my process, and I'll be like, oh, and she's like, oh, okay, like, you cannot interrupt the process. Like,
right.
When it's in the middle of happening, like, it just needs to all come out, and then I'll leave the studio and I'll be like, oh, it's out.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. It's hard to explain, but my mind is just, like, taking over.
Yeah. I mean, looking back over your career, do you feel like you've ever rushed yourself too quickly?
No, I take my time where time is needed. If a song is taking a little longer or super long, I'll stay up all night to finish it. You know, can't rush the process. It's gotta be right. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm not gonna rush nothing.
Yeah. So how did you find music?
So I started writing books first. You'll appreciate this because you just said you're a writer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I wrote, like, kids' books first, and then I wrote my first theme song for a book, and that was the first song I ever wrote. I was, like, 8 years old. Yeah, and it wasn't a good song, but I loved the way it made me feel. My father, he played piano, he wrote songs, so we always had pianos all over the house, keyboards, and, you know, I just tried it one day, and that was it for me. I dropped the book writing, and I went to songwriting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Author turn.
Yeah, that happened real fast.
Love it.
Yeah.
So going back over your history, I'm sure that we can't hear it, but I'm sure that you may be able to hear it. Like, if you listen to one of your songs in your catalog, and, like, with all the skills that you have now compared to when you first started, I could have hit that harder. Does that ever cross your mind, and do you ever attempt to remake those records?
I think with every song, my sound develops. So, yeah, if I listen back to songs, I mean, they were good. They were good for then. You know, I won't criticize myself too much. I try not to, even though perfectionist. But my sound does develop with every song, so I can't really judge my previous music too much, because now I'm just like, I'm a different person. My music's different. Everything's different now.
Right. I get that.
Yeah. I think you get.
Yeah. And in your opinion, Aly, what's the average lifespan of a project or single before it's time to start on new music?
Well, new material is not something that I'm like, okay, at this time I'm going to start working on new material. It's kind of just the thought process, the music process. It's a constant for me. So, you know, as this single, SUICIETY, was coming out, I was actually in the middle of working on my next single, like at the same exact time. And I was like, now I'm dying for that one to come out. So it's kind of like a constant thing for me. I don't really schedule. I don't really plan ahead. Wherever the music wave takes me.
Most all right.
Yeah.
So you kind of just go by what you're inspired at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So who are
coach-dini.
some of your who are some of your influences when you're writing and recording music?
So everyone tells me that I sound like Evanescence. Do you know her?
Love them.
Love Evanescence?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so that was, Amy Lee was like my childhood hero. So I actually learned how to sing by listening to her. Like, I listened to her and Kelly Clarkson, and I'd say they're still very influential on me now. When I sing, when I write, for sure. Vocal style, for sure. But yeah, I look up to them.
Yeah, I love both of those artists, especially Evanescence.
Yeah, she's so cool. She's so cool. I went to her show when I was 18. It was my 18th birthday present. Ooh, I was like floored watching her. She's a movement.
Yeah, I can imagine. What's her real name again?
Amy Lee.
Amy Lee. Is she still married or dating? What's that guy?
I think she's married. I think she's taken, unfortunately. But
yeah. Wait, it's gonna come to me. No, she's not with that guy anymore.
No problem. I'm actually not sure of the name myself. Don't judge me. Not the best fan.
Yeah, she's not with that guy anymore. But it was a rock band. They did a song together, and it was a great song. I just can't think of the names. I'm very terrible with names sometimes, especially when it's on the spot. It's like, hey, what's that guy? I don't know. That guy.
Yeah, no way. Not on the spot. It'll come to you like 3 a.m.
Yeah, like, wait, I remember.
Yeah, like way past the conversation. They'll be like, what are you talking about? That's happened to me over and over. I totally get it.
Right. It'll come, but it'll be later on. So.
Okay, let me know. Let me know when you remember.
Yeah. What's currently playing on your playlist that's inspiring you to create music these days?
A lot of dark R&B. a lot of people that I relate to right now. You know what? That new Chris and Drake song has actually been in my head. I'm trying to remember the name. Hold on. Oh, No Guidance. No Guidance.
Oh,
that was
you like that?
Really in my head. I don't know. I really like it. Like, it's not poppy. It's the music is kind of dark. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like emotional. You ever heard of Banks?
Say that one more again.
Banks. Banks.
No.
Yeah, so she's like super dark R&B. She's awesome.
No, I don't remember. Well, I never heard of him. I don't think so.
I think she's still a drop underground. Yeah, like no one, more people gotta hear her.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So wait, here it is. Seether, the guy Sean Morgan. She used to date him.
Seether. Oh,
Broken. Yeah, I love that song. I mean, maybe it was just for me because I was going through a breakup at the time, and that one kind of was my song at the time.
Wow, that's a perfect breakup song.
Yeah.
Great song. Great song. I'm going to cover that. I'm going to be like, Coach Dini reminded me of that song, and that's why I'm covering it. That's how I'm going to do that.
I also seen you do a lot of covers. So, do you do karaoke?
Karaoke is my favorite. The problem is I don't sing well in karaoke. You can't sing well in karaoke. You got to go crazy in karaoke.
Yeah, you do. That's the rule. You can't sing all professional. You have to just sing crazy.
No. Exactly. But covers, I love doing covers. I love taking a song and twisting it how I want to hear it, or just playing it out on my piano where it like automatically sounds different.
Yeah, called the AF Remix. I like that.
AF Remix.
Yeah.
Ooh, you did your homework.
All right.
AF music.
Yeah. So long before you might have ever decided that you wanted to make a career out of music, you said you were a children's author. But what was the thing that connected you to music that you just couldn't ignore? Something that's still a part of you that's driving you to this day. What would you say that is?
It's my outlet. It's actually my only outlet. Anything happens to me that just, I kind of get this feeling in my chest, and I just need to get it out. And this is the way it happens. It doesn't happen through talking about it. I could talk about something that happens all I want, but music is like the one thing that helps me release emotions. So, I don't, like, my friend will be like, I don't have any way to release my emotions. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I can't picture it any other way, because this is the way that I get through things.
Yeah. Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all need some outlet. I think that some people can find, release when they're listening to music like yours, because you're kind of telling their story, even if you've gone through it or you've experienced it. You're kind of making the soundtrack to their lives, and it's easy to connect to that way, I think.
For sure. That person that I was actually just talking about, she ended up realizing that listening to music was her release. So that was actually pretty cool. Yeah. So
we're going to spin the record. I like a DJ spin.
Sweet.
We're going to spin SUICIETY, but before we do that, what do you think will connect people to this record?
I think this is something that a lot of people will relate to, because right now everyone's on social media, pretty much everyone. My parents are on social media, and that says a lot. So I think everyone will understand how, the stories and the new features and the new, the new iPhone even, and the new technology and the new filters. It's distracting. It's sometimes people wake up, they're like, I'm not even living my real life. So I feel like, upon listening to this song, most people will feel a difference in the way they think about it, and they'll see the truth behind it, and maybe they'll want to make a change.
Yeah. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? Here is Aly Frank with her song SUICIETY. We'll be right back.
We're lost in ourselves when they're around, they're hurting, when they're needing help. Remember this moment, remember this hell. What's under the surface can matter as well. I don't wanna fall into the waves, I don't wanna lose sight of what's important. I don't wanna lose track of my days, I just wanna be a strong one for them. No, it doesn't make sense to be on. Why can't we just open the curtains? Let's show the world that we're okay. Let's show them that we're still human. Lights, camera, action. Like, watch my reaction. Sharing with your friends is your passion. Do you know what you're spreading is a lesson? And who we are. Take another breath and let it fall. Watch them select, just look up at the stars. Wake up, don't let it get too far. Get your priorities right before it's too late. I'm getting it in order, getting it straight. And what you see on the screen isn't what it means. And what you see made to me is not what it seems. It's a slaying attention, confusing direction, demanding affection. This here is a lesson, and I'm in now confessing we're losing it. We're still human. We're lost in the certain. We're lost in ourselves. moment. Remember this hell. What's under the surface can't matter as well. I don't wanna fall into the waves. I don't wanna lose sight of important. I don't wanna lose track of my days. I just wanna be a swallow for them. No, it doesn't make sense who we are. Why can't we just open the curtains? Let's show the world that we're okay. Let's show them that we're still human. 'Cause we're still human. I know that we're still human.
All right, guys. We are back again. That was Aly Frank with her song SUICIETY. Yo, man, when the beat just came on, it had me hooked right there. And the deep, meaningful lyrics from Aly Frank is incredible. The insights are incredible. Even her vocal performance was incredible. This is an artist that you guys should have in your Rolodex, if those still exist. I know they don't, but it's still cool to say, right? Rolodex. Yeah, I got your number. That was probably lame, but don't worry, I can edit out my lameness anytime, so we're good. Yep. All right, so yeah, she's definitely an artist that you would want to connect with if you need some wow. You need some wow on your track. I mean, yo, man, you want to like pull my notebook out and say, hey, I want to feature Aly Frank, man. Just put some wow on this track. Oh yeah, definitely a dope artist. She is. Check out her YouTube. She has a lot of cool stuff there, as well as her Instagram. I have those links in the description of this show and in the show notes. So yeah, do that. So what is wrong with right now? Nothing. Are there things you would like to change? Of course. The beauty of right now is that it gives you a place to start and the wisdom of knowing where to go. There is nothing wrong with right now. It is a magnificent point in time. And any problems you sense with this moment are based on your own interpretation. Nothing is wrong unless you choose to make it so. Choose instead to see and to live the rightness and the goodness of this moment. Transcend the petty concerns which have held you back in the past. Free yourself to live at your best. Drink in the beauty and the energy of right now. A world of possibilities stretches out in front of you. They all begin right now. Life is already filled with abundance, and right now is your chance to make it even better. Yeah, right now. Right now you can start. You don't have to wait till tomorrow, like, oh, well, this day is almost over. Well, guess what? You can set up your day for tomorrow starting right now. You can set that up, and when tomorrow comes, you hit the ground running because you already put the plan together, what you're going to do. You know, you got the to-do list, and if you're like me, you have a to-do list for your to-do list for your to-do list. So, yeah, just get in there and do it right now. Whatever you're doing right now, don't stop listening to the show. Wait till this is over. Then you can start. No, just playing. Go ahead. I mean, you can play this back anytime, but right now is your time, your moment. And my question to you is, what are you going to do with it? Because you are in control of what happens next. Don't forget. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond. But for right now, let's bring back Aly Frank. And I forgot to say this, but after the music break, we have the hot seat segment, and that's where we put her in our hot seat to hear some vocals, maybe some poetry, freestyle raps. Maybe she'll play an instrument, tell us a joke or a story. The options are all up to her. So, Aly, what are you going to perform for us?
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Super hot
Sweating
seat.
already.
Okay. I got you, man. I got you. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to sing a moment like this.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. I promise you I didn't know about this. There we go. I was sitting here eating my Skittles, listening to you talk. I was like, that's good. Okay, here we go. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Yeah.
Man.
Thank you.
Dope. Aly, let everybody know where they can connect with you on social media.
Sure. So you can look me up on Instagram, Aly Frank Music. Hit me up, ALYFRANK Music. And you can hit me up off my website, alyfrank.com. And my email is contact@alyfrank.com.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much, Aly Frank, for being a real cool, genuine person and making awesome music, putting wow on the track, you know?
I love that. I was cracking up when you said that.
Yeah, you have to
Thank you so much for having me. Seriously, you're awesome.
Thank you so much. You're making me blush. And I'm kind of a dark fella, so it's kind of hard to do.
coach-dini, you're the man.
Thank you so much. All right, you have a great one.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre-free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay, but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.only1mediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.